Hi, everybody. It's May 15th, 2025, and I want to talk about the loneliness prison that some of us can get into. This is kind of different from the loneliness epidemic talk. It's like kind of a particular situation that some people might find themselves in. So, with the loneliness prison, this begins with a person that is noticeably aware of their loneliness. They may not have friends or family. They might not even have a job. Might not have nothing to do. They might not have anything to do like recreational or maybe even vocational. And but they aren't particularly uh, people with low self-esteem. They might have a normal amount of confidence. And so what this impedes is the um, the motivation to go out and talk to people because you feel like there's other people that may not be kind, but they get all types of people in their lives, and you're kind and you're confident, but no one's in your life, so that might impede you. And that might sound a little bit arrogant, but the thing is, some people might be coming from a space of hesitation because literally everybody in their life eventually turned on them. And so that's probably what got them alone in the first place. You know, every experience, like every single experience with another person or a group of people has ended up with betrayal. So that put them in a loneliness prison to begin with. And so even that person that has been betrayed constantly wants to get out of this loneliness. So they might venture off and try to find people. But it seems like a insurmountable, exorbitant amount of energy just to find one person to build a relationship with, to take you out of the boredom, to take you out of the floating feeling, the nebulous kind of ephemeral feeling of life alone. You know, you want to find one person and you feel yourself getting desperate. And this person is confident, remember, and they don't like feelings of desperation, so that keeps them alone even longer. But the good thing is those that are the ones that are earnest, the ones that truly are good people at heart, truly want to give to somebody because they're alone. They necessarily don't want to receive all of it. They want to be able to give some of the stuff to somebody else, but they can't do it. Those type of people that are earnest and loving, you know, those people have a relationship with God even though they might not know it. So what happens eventually is you may be alone for years or whatever. You know, I'm not glossing over that fact, but you may be alone for years and you find one person that is kind and they tell you something that hits you in the heart. And they might not be in your life for more than a couple minutes or an hour or so, but they tell you something or they give you something through their words or their behavior, and it lights you again. And so maybe they go away and you're alone again, but you're not alone the same way. You've been given a spark back to your spirit, and eventually your light will shine, and I believe that you won't be lonely before the end, you know, before the end of your experience or whatever. And probably way before the end of your experience, you won't be lonely. You will find somebody. You will be with somebody. You will have family and you will have friends eventually. Just the thing is that you have to keep that part open for God inside of you. You have to keep that motivation to be a good person inside of you. You have to nurture forgiveness. You have to be the other people that you see that may not be the best people with all these people in their life. That's their path. But for you to attract genuine people that are good for you, that won't tear you down, continue feeding that spirit of being a genuine, loving person. Give the love that you want to give to that person or people that you want in your life. Give that to strangers when you can. I'm not saying you should bend over backwards for everybody and become a martyr, but be that light for the other lonely people. You might not necessarily want them in your life. You might not necessarily be able to bring them into your life, but the passerby, the transient people that we come into contact, be the light for them, and that will make the loneliness prison much more bearable. So I hope this helps. Thank you.